Have you noticed all the nuisance phone calls lately? Spam, scam, spoofing? Can they please just stop? How hard can this be? Well, I might have an answer for you, and as always, it resides in blockchain technology. So let's visit our little AI guru and find out.
The telephone rings. You no longer assume it is a friend or family member. Instead, you feel a small spike of anxiety or annoyance. Will it be a silent line, a recorded voice offering a car warranty you do not need, or a sophisticated scam designed to steal your money? The engine of the robocall industry is a piece of technology called an autodialer. This is a software system or a hardware system that automates the entire process of making phone calls. It can work through thousands of numbers, dialing them sequentially or simultaneously without any human intervention. When a person answers, the autodialer can play a pre-recorded message or connect the call to a live agent in a call center. This efficiency is what makes the sheer volume of spam calls possible. To make mass calls cheaply, scammers rely on VoIP, or Voice over Internet Protocol, converting voice into data that travels over the Internet. VoIP is inexpensive and obscures the true origin, letting an operator in one country appear to call from another. The most deceptive tool is caller ID spoofing, falsifying the display to look local, like a government agency or even a neighbor. Spoofing is easy to exploit in many Voice over Internet Protocol, or VoIP systems, turning a legitimate tool into a weapon for deception that drives answers and more calls. Your phone number is a valuable piece of data. It is collected and sold in a vast, unregulated market. It is rarely stolen in a classic sense. More often, it is given away. Data brokers harvest from countless sources you touch every day. Your phone number can also be exposed through data breaches. Massive breaches expose names, emails, and phone numbers, which are then sold on shadowy marketplaces. Scammers also use number harvesting or sequential dialing, in which they auto-dial every possible number and marking any that connect as live. Your number is bundled into lead lists, categorized by age, income, location, and more, to increase value. The same list is sold repeatedly to telemarketers and scam operations. When you answer, your number becomes more valuable and circulates further. The more you answer, the more calls you receive. Your attention is the resource being extracted in a trade where your phone number is the commodity. To fix the problem of trust in our phone network, we need a reliable way to verify identity. Enter the blockchain. Blockchain offers a model, a distributed ledger where entries are cryptographically linked, creating security and integrity. Public and private keys enable digital signatures that prove authorization without exposing secrets. Imagine every phone number tied to a verified cryptographic identity. Signed records are added to the ledger and validated by the network, forming an immutable source of truth. Caller ID today is just data that can be faked. A blockchain-based system could make caller identity verifiable. Tie each phone number to a cryptographic key pair, creating a digital identity for every number. For the first time, we could check authenticity before answering. Here is a practical plan for how blockchain could secure our phone calls. Create a dedicated telecom blockchain, collaboratively managed by carriers. Each phone number is registered with a public key on-chain, while the private key lives securely in the SIM or a secure app. Every call is digitally signed. The signature travels with the call metadata. The recipient's carrier fetches the public key and verifies the signature, proving origin and untampered caller ID. If a call is unsigned or mismatched, it is likely spoofed and can be blocked or clearly labeled unverified caller or potential spam. In addition, the industry-wide Stir-Shaken protocol adds decentralization, transparency, and permanence. Stir-Shaken is an acronym for Secure Telephone Identity Revisited Signature-Based Handling of Asserted Information Using Tokens. This is the current framework protocol designed to combat caller ID spoofing and is beyond the high-level summary contained in this video. We will explore this protocol in depth in a later video. Under this protocol, fraudulent numbers get publicly flagged or blacklisted, making ongoing abuse harder and introducing real accountability. While blockchain identity is a leap forward, it is not a magic bullet. Layered defense is best. Carriers should treat unsigned calls as suspicious by default, with optional opt-out. Add number reputation scoring, like email spam filters, using community flags and machine learning. Strengthen laws, criminalize malicious spoofing, and restrict sale and resale of lead lists without explicit consent. Build international enforcement partnerships to reach overseas operations. Use AI gatekeepers to vet unknown callers. Develop an opt-in economy. Under this scenario, only contacts in your cryptographic trust circle can call freely. Unknown callers must stake micropayments refundable upon substantiation as legitimate calls, negligible for humans, prohibitive at scale for spammers. Combined, these layers rebuild the ecosystem of trust that robocalls destroyed, making the phone a tool for connection once again. Final thought. Unwanted calls are not merely annoying, they are a breakdown of trust in communication infrastructure. Will blockchain eliminate robocalls overnight? No. But could a cryptographically signed global call identity layer make spoofing and anonymous scam networks economically unsustainable? Yes. When identity becomes verifiable and immutable, deception becomes expensive. And when deception becomes expensive, it disappears. In the next video, we will go deeper into BTP or Blockchain Telecom Protocol to describe the methodology for how to stop robocalls. So, we'll see you then.